I almost gave up on content last month. I was showing up, I was educating, I was posting consistently, but every single time that I checked my retention graph, it was like a punch in the gut. Over 50% of my viewers were dropping off within the first 3 seconds. Not halfway through, not the end, the first 3 seconds. And that made me realize something that most creators don't want to admit. No one cares what you have to say until you've given them a reason to care. And honestly, this is the lesson that I wish someone drilled into me years ago. And it's exactly what helped me close 3 clients last week straight from content. Now let me be clear, I wasn't posting bullshit, right? I was posting real value. Tips, breakdowns, belief shifts, frameworks, you name it. But still, I wasn't asking, and I was beginning to ask myself, why does this look so good but feel so empty? Because I had confused value for resonance. I had confused attention for trust. And if you're a founder or creator creating content for your brand, this is the trap that keeps most people invisible. You see, we all start with this idea that consistency equals growth, right? And yeah, consistency does matter. But if your content doesn't interrupt their scroll and speak directly into their reality, you're just another voice in a void of noise. A nice voice, sure, but still invisible, and invisible does not convert. So let's break down what actually matters. First is your pattern interrupt. Now, recently this term has been thrown around a lot, but most people are completely misunderstanding what it actually means. It's not just a loud hook or a trending sound. It's not just flashy edits or fancy transitions. You need something that breaks your viewers' expectations so hard they literally stop scrolling. You see, their brain mid-scroll will question and go, wait, what was that? Because biologically, we are designed to filter out everything that feels familiar. You see, if your content starts like everyone else, it's gonna die like everyone else. See, the job of the first 2 seconds of your video is not to start explaining, it's to snap them out of autopilot. So think about when you're scrolling, right? You're not watching, you're glazing. The pattern interrupt doesn't need to be loud, but it does need to feel different from everything else. Unexpected, disruptive, not obnoxious. Okay, so now you've interrupted their scroll. Now what? Here's where most people still lose, even if they've successfully interrupted someone's pattern. And they think that having a sharp hook is enough. But once you have their attention, you need to resonate. It's when your viewer has something and goes, wait, that's literally me. It's when they feel seen, understood, not judged. And the only way to do that is stop talking from above them. Stop positioning yourself at the top of the mountain and start speaking from inside the pain that they are currently experiencing. See, you don't need to have all the answers in the world. You just need to reflect the truth that they've been afraid to admit. You see, when I finally understood this, I stopped trying to sound so smart. Honestly, I stopped trying to look so polished, and I started writing scripts, talking to the version of me that almost quit. So how did I fix this problem? I went back to every reel, every script, every sentence, and asked myself one question. Would I stop for this? Would I feel anything from this? And then I rebuilt everything with 2 filters: pattern interrupts and resonance. The next week, I dropped 3 new short form videos. One was built around the truth that nobody wanted to say or admit. Another opened with a raw question. And one of them literally started with a whisper instead of a hook. And then 3 clients reached out. No pitch, no funnel, just the truth that hit. That is what content is supposed to do. Look, the algorithm didn't change. I didn't maximize on this one new tweak that happened with the algorithm. And my followers didn't double. In fact, they're actually decreasing because I am now niching down. I didn't suddenly become a better creator overnight, but I finally understood this. If you're not interrupting their pattern, you're invisible. And if you're not resonating, you're forgettable. This is why you can post every day and feel like no one is paying attention. This is why your calendar still stays empty even when your views go up. Because the metric that actually matters isn't reach, it's the retention and the response. So, if you want to build a real brand, not just be a content machine, make people stop, make them feel, make them trust,